Very warm good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Namaskar. We feel very privileged and honored to have amongst us His Excellency Shri Jagdeep Dhankhar ji, Honorable Vice President of India, the chief guest of today's program. We are also delighted. We are also delighted to have the presence of Honorable Madam Vice President Dr. Shrimati Sudesh Dhankhar ji, followed by other honorable dignitaries and distinguished guests, especially Shri Shravan Kumar ji, Honorable Minister of Rural Development, Government of Bihar, Shri Sansad Kumar ji, Honorable Member of Parliament, Nalanda, Shri Devi ji, Honorable Chairman, Nagar Rajya. Let us all welcome them amidst us. Please give them a round of applause. Thank you, everyone. Please take your seat. Before we proceed any further, may I request all the honorable dignitaries and everyone in the audience to please rise in respect for our national anthem.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
I thank all the honorable dignitaries, distinguished guests and participants. Kindly take your seats. My name is Dr. Pooja Dabral, Assistant Professor, STS PCR, Nalanda University. And on behalf of Nalanda University, it gives me immense pleasure, in fact great privilege to extend a warm welcome to His Excellency Shri Jagdeep Dhankhar ji, Honorable Vice President of India, and Honorable Madam Vice President Dr. Shrimati Sudesh Dhankhar ji to Nalanda University. We also welcome all our esteemed guests and distinguished dignitaries, especially Shri Shravan Kumar ji, Honorable Minister for Rural Development, Government of Bihar, Shri Kaushalendra Kumar ji, Honorable Member of Parliament, Nalanda, Shrimati Devi ji, Honorable Chairman, Nagar Rajya. Let me also extend my warm greetings and regards to our Honorable Vice Chancellor of this university, Professor Abhay Kumar Singh ji. We also welcome all the respected deans, faculty members, administration, other university officials, and our dear students of Nalanda University on this prestigious and rare occasion of the visit of Honorable Vice President of India to Nalanda University. Nalanda University, which has been designated as an institution of national importance under the aegis of Ministry of External Affairs. Going forward, now is the time to express our gratitude and regard to our honorable dignitaries. For that, first I would like to request our Honorable Vice Chancellor to kindly felicitate our Honorable Chief Guest, His Excellency Shri Jagdeep Dhankhar ji, Honorable Vice President of India, by presenting Angas and memento of ancient Nalanda Mahabihar, renowned for its academic rigor and scholarship. Please give them a round of applause. Next, I would like to request again our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Abhay Kumar Singh ji, to express our regards to Honorable Madam Vice President Dr. Shrimati Sudesh Dhankhar ji by presenting Angas and memento of Nalanda University. We also have with us Professor Sapna Arora ji, Dean School of Management Studies, to do the honors. Please give them a round of applause. Welcome
have to see what is inside. Mine was transparent and accountable. No, it's fine, fine, fine.
This is a beautiful this would keep good times and bring good times.
Thank you, Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, and Professor Satyanarayana. Next, I would like to request our Honorable Vice Chancellor to kindly felicitate our other honorable dignitaries and distinguished guests present amongst us by presenting them among us. To begin with, we express our regards to Shri Shravan Kumarji, Honorable Minister for Rural Development, Government of Bihar. We also request to kindly felicitate Shri Kushilendra Kumarji, Honorable Member of Parliament, Nalanda constituency. Next, we are also honored to have Shrimati Zero Devi Ji, Honorable Chairman, Nagar Parishad, Rajya. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, and Professor Satyanarayana. Thank you very much. Now, without taking any more time, I would like to request Honorable Vice Chancellor of Nalanda University, Shri Abhay Kumar Singh Ji, with his wealth of wisdom and experience to deliver the welcome address. Please.
नमस्कार, सुस्वागतम। भारत के माननीय उपराष्ट्रपति महामहिम श्रीमान जगदीप धनखड़ जी, परम आदरणीय डॉक्टर श्रीमती सुदेश धनखड़ जी, माननीय मंत्री महोदय श्रीमान श्रवण कुमार जी, माननीय सांसद महोदय श्रीमान कौशलेंद्र कुमार जी, आदरणीय चेयरमैन जिला परिषद जीरो देवी जी, समस्त प्रतिष्ठित एवं आदरणीय आगंतुक अतिथिगण, प्रशासनिक अधिकारीगण, प्रेस और मीडिया बंधु और नालंदा परिवार, आप सभी का ससम्मान स्वागत है। A very warm welcome to each one and all. It is my fortunate privilege and honor to welcome our most honored Vice President of India, Mahamahim and respected Madam in the Nalanda University. It is indeed a lifetime and precious moment for us today that you have arrived in our green campus and infusing energy in this academic environment through your interaction with the students and faculty. Our heartiest welcome. I also feel privileged to welcome Mananiya Mantri Ji and Mananiya Sansad Ji for coming to attend this academic event. We are thankful to you, sirs. Welcome. Mahamahim Ji, your distinguished self is a favorite leader, an erudite scholar, a legal luminary, and above all, a noble personage who is keen to encourage the young generation for guiding them towards a bright future, which is deeply appreciated by us. We feel grateful for your kind gesture to share your wisdom and insightful thoughts with us today. We shall learn from your inspiring words to cultivate knowledge and harvest free wisdom. We offer our heartiest welcome to you on your visit to Nalanda. Bihar is a divine land, a blessed region which has been the cradle of our nationhood and our knowledge. The sacred soil of Bihar has produced great emperors and learned masters. The light of wisdom, knowledge, peace and ethics emanated from this ancient region of Mother. As Honorable Prime Minister had once remarked, this is the land of the pious Ganga and Gyan. Excellency, into this paradise on earth, we welcome you with all honor. Excellency, the quest of true knowledge that liberates had commenced, sustained, and was attained in this pristine land of the Shakyamuni Buddha and the Nirgrantha Swami Mahavir. They had dwelled and wandered in the Rajgir hills centuries ago. Their holy imprints all around here energize the whole environment with positivity and piety. It is in this pious atmosphere we welcome you with due submission. The renowned center of learning, the ancient Nalanda, was founded by the royalty. It was maintained by the community, and it was driven by the selfless teachers. This spirit of cooperation flourished it for more than 800 years. Knowledge has ever resided at Nalanda since long past, and it reflected time and again in changed guards. It is now rejuvenated into its present appearance of the Nalanda University. Into this knowledge landscape, your visit is adding prestige and glory, which we all welcome very much. Our present Nalanda University is emerging with full vigor and rigor. Our aspirational Nalanda is deriving strength from our civilizational past. We are nurturing our age-old friendly relationship with other nations of the world. The idea of one earth, one family, one future is truly exemplified at Nalanda. Nalanda joins the region, nation, and the world all together. 17 sovereign nations and students from more than 30 countries support the mission of Nalanda, which is to develop mutual respect and understanding, cooperation and peace through knowledge. This mandate is not merely an objective, rather it is a commitment that we live up to. This mandate is not just a word that is taught to the world, it is practiced in this place. The spirit of harmony pervades here in the Net Zero Green Campus. Into this temple of learning, we welcome you with all humility. The Nalanda University is a part of our being, our existence, our honor, and our self-pride. All students and faculty and the other staff of this university are aligned and concur to this noble idea. We have come from far and wide places to join this mission. Just as our scientists can reach our spacecraft to the moon, our Nalanda community can also raise our institution to the pedestal of its erstwhile greatness in coming years. This entire Nalanda community joins me and through me extend a very respectful welcome to Your Excellency, respected Madam, Honorable Minister, Honorable MP, and the dignitaries present here. We seek your blessings, your guidance, your encouragement, and your support. And in return, we promise that the expectations from Nalanda University will be fulfilled by the strength of the community seated here to welcome you. Again, with our sincere sentiments, I most humbly welcome you all now and ever. Thank you very much. Dhanyavad.
Thank you, Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, for your warm words of welcome, reflecting your far-reaching vision to strengthen and enhance the academic excellence of Nalanda University. Now, ladies and gentlemen, may I take the privilege and honor of requesting and inviting our chief guest, His Excellency Shri Jagdeep Dhankhar ji, Honorable Vice President of India, for his kind guidance and message. We request you, sir, to kindly address the gathering.
I have been to several educational institutions, but today is a remarkably unique day. What we saw at G20, one earth, one family, one future, is a ground reality here. The reflection of our age-old ethos, Vasudeva Kudambam, could not have been more vibrant and will ever resonate in our ears. This is the place to send a global message. I could not have been at a better place on this day. Professor Abhay Kumar Singh ji, the Vice Chancellor, I was telling him that as Governor State of West Bengal, I was Chancellor of more than 40 universities. But the connect was missing. Here I had instant connect. My very brief interaction with the faculty made me fully aware that this is a center of knowledge. Members of the faculty bring on the table not only knowledge, experience and exposure, but sublimity and elegance that is essential to acquire wisdom. They are here to give you that. A good faculty and a teacher is always a problem with the students while they are studying. But they remember them rest of their lives. You are lucky to be having professors who will make you sweat, run for every second, but then when you take a big leap in the outer world, you will remember them every day. Shri Sarvan Kumar ji, Honorable Minister of Rural Development, Bihar. Boys and girls, honorable faculty members, distinguished audience, I have been an MLA once. I have been a member of Parliament once. My friend has been continually representing a constituency in the Assembly now for nearly 3 decades. Shri Kaushalendra Kumar, Member Parliament Lok Sabha, a very simple man to look at, but very difficult when it comes to real issues. I am happy he is not in Rajya Sabha, which I preside. But he cares for education. His son is from IIT, and he was expressing concern to me. When my son has left service, I allow him to do what he likes. He will find his own way. Times have changed. The younger generation that is before me will shape humanity, will shape Bharat. Let them do what they want. आप और हमारा जमाना चला गया है, अब हम सुपरवाइजर नहीं रह सकते। मैं कोई हमारी सुनेगा will be easily overruled. When I had soothing encounter with Lieutenant General P.S. Minhas, I reported to him, I am sending school Chittorgarh, 166. I come not send school Chittorgarh. श्रीमती जीरो देवी, इनका वो जीरो नहीं है जिसको आप समझ रहे हैं। It is the zero that makes you hero. It is that zero which was given to the world by us. Therefore, my salutations to her. She is Mukhe Parshad, Nagar Parishad. She reflects the changing profile of Bharat. And just a week ago, there was epochal development, a game changer legislation. I signed it yesterday because I was to report to Nalanda today. I signed it little before midnight. Historic development. Women in this country have got justice. They were striving for decades. And unanimously in Rajya Sabha, the upper house, and with only 2 dissensions in Lok Sabha. A historic development. It is not emancipation of women. It is not de-escalation of them. It is a real empowerment for women. It is permitting them to show their spinal strength, and the world knows the power of this gender. When I interact with global leaders, most of them are from this gender and very powerful. Dr. Ramesh Pratap Singh Bihar, the registrar, it is fundamental that the registrar and vice chancellor be in sync with each other. They are here. I caution the vice chancellor, is the registrar on the same page? Otherwise, things don't move in the right direction. For knowledge, for learning, and for education. Nalanda is a unique brand, unrivaled brand. In this field, world has not seen a more potent, powerful brand. Nalanda, because of its history, the legacy that you have, makes you stand out in the world, and people will only salute. You have to carry that legacy to higher level. I see here reincarnation of Nalanda. That reincarnation that will give us a global foothold to disseminate knowledge, receive faculty members, receive students, share with them thoughts and ideas, and to strive for a world that is habitat for one, exclusive to none, with hegemony of none, and that is what Bharat stands for. An image of Nalanda, Mahavyara, you look at the backdrop, at the greeting area of G20, the entire world saw it. The Honorable President of India, a tribal woman, a virtuous woman, highly eminent, has seen life at very difficult days. I had the occasion to be governor with her. She knows the ground reality. She was there. Backdrop was Nalanda. Honorable Prime Minister, representing 1/6 of humanity. 1/6 of humanity, 1.4 billion people. A visionary who acts with passion and mission, but is very accurate with execution. And that is why big ticket developments are taking place in the largest democracy on earth. In that backdrop of Nalanda, the leaders were received and greeted. That speaks of your brand. Acceptability of your brand, non-controversial, non-confrontational, collaborative, cooperative, consensual, and that is conducive to growth. Knowledge is power. Knowledge through education is the most impactful transformational mechanism. If the world has to be changed, if the society has to progress, if inequities are to be leveled, if justice is to reach the last in the line, knowledge alone can do it. Once you acquire knowledge, execution is never difficult. And that is why the countries that focus on knowledge, research, development have enough innovative ideas. Fortunately, boys and girls, there is emergence of an ecosystem now in Bharat that allows you to fully unleash your energy, exploit your talent, potential, realize your aspirations and dreams. There are no handicaps now. During my days, during days of the senior people here, the difficulties were insurmountable. We had difficulties of finance, of getting good education. But for scholarship to Saint School Chittorgarh, I would not have got quality education. And quality education is a divine gift. But if that quality education is at a place like Nalanda, where it is much beyond divine gift, obligations on you are correspondingly more, as you will have no option but to deliver for the larger good of humanity. When I saw the architecture of this ministry, it is as unique as its brand. It has several modern aspects and will inspire and motivate many. The Honorable Vice Chancellor had indicated that the compulsory design to be a net zero energy, net zero emissions, net zero water and net zero waste campus, the first of its kind in India. Now, Honorable Vice Chancellor, we will have to use the expression, the first of its kind in the world, and that is what India is. I have seen in my own lifetime a big change. Boys and girls, I was elected to Parliament in 1989. I am sure most of the students were not born there. And I was a member of the federal government, union government. What I saw then was amazing, disturbing, painful. This country, Sone ki Chiriya, as Bharat was known at one point of time, had to airlift gold in physical form to be placed to two banks because our foreign exchange reserves were close to $1 billion US. Now we are 600 billion plus and not a cause of concern. That is where we have come now. If you don't know, just 12, 13 years ago, and you will know it because you are unenlightened souls. You have no geographical limitations. Your mind thinks big and out of box. 13 years ago, India was part of Fragile Five. Brazil, South Africa, Turkey, Indonesia, and Bharat. And look at the journey. Look at the tough terrain we have traversed. In a short decade, we are now big five. From Fragile Five to the world's fifth largest economy is no small achievement. And this achievement is marked by overtaking our erstwhile colonial rulers, the Great Britain. By turn of the decade, I have no doubt Bharat will be the third largest global economy, and no one disputes it. It is because of Nalanda, which is an important part of our history, our legacy, our civilization, that we come to know that travelers came from China, Korea, Japan, Tibet, Mongolia, Turkey, Sri Lanka and Southeast Asia. Look at the kind of congenial atmosphere here. Look at the kind of library it had. Look at the kind of knowledge-friendly atmosphere was here. You are reincarnating it. And I congratulate you. You are doing it very successfully. Your journey will be incremental, geometrically, not arithmetically. Students of mathematics know the difference. Dear friends, the world thrives when there is cradle of knowledge and wisdom. The world thrives on good virtues, sublimity, tolerance, listening to the other point of view, not questioning the other point of view that you are wrong, how can you speak? No. It is your prerogative to agree to a point or not to agree. But you can never say, I will not listen to the other point of view. That being so, education is fundamental. This can converge only from education. Education has no substitute. Education alone leads to wisdom. Education leads to tolerance. Education leads to respect for the other humankind. Education enlarges your horizon, that you don't think in terms of a village or a state or a nation, you think globally. You care for global situations. You will yet see more carefully that in the last 2 years, the Prime Minister of this country had made 2 statements. One, this is not an era of expansion, which means a sovereign country cannot take over physically another sovereign country. He made equally significant statement, war is no solution. Dialogue and diplomacy are the only way out. And the genesis of this is from Nalanda. The genesis of this is from your institute. You are rooted in a mechanism that talks about these basic concepts. It was a delightful moment. Everyone was showing concern. There may not be unanimity in G20 declaration. There was. This was embedded there. And that the greatest achievement, the largest democracy has got. Let me tell you, boys and girls, the G20 had several important features. There is no better place than yours to appreciate it. G20 to begin with had European Union as its member. Countries of the European Union had colonized other nations, you know it. But they were in G20. But the countries that were colonized and they constitute African Union were not there. Bharat very thoughtfully under the visionary leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi could get a 21st member of G20, African Union. A great achievement. A great achievement for liberty, for human rights, for world unity, for global peace and harmony. And look at the second achievement. The second achievement is India, Middle East, Europe, economic corridor. That will shape your future. That will make available to you opportunities you may not have ever thought of. This was in existence around the time when Nalanda was in existence earlier. it has disappeared. A revival is taking place, and the impact of that revival will be that by the time Bharat reaches 2047, centenary celebration of independence, it would have regained its economic progress and its power as Vishwa Guru. Friends, young people here are foot soldiers of democracy. They are foot soldiers to take Bharat and the world to the right height for welfare of one and all. It is on your shoulders that this heavy responsibility lies. And I would therefore call upon you that you never ever have fear of failure. Fear of fear itself is very dangerous. But fear of failure means you will not try. If you don't try, not only you are doing injustice to yourself, you are doing injustice to humanity. If you have a brilliant idea, a great innovative idea, don't make your mind a parking place for that idea. No one has ever succeeded in the first attempt. For something extraordinary, something great, something that can move the entire humanity in the right direction, imbibe a sense of positivity, you have to try several times. So never ever fear. Number two, it is a time when you must speak out your mind. These are the days of social media. Narratives are set afloat. They dominate minds of those who may not be gifted intellectually, may not have that knowledge. They may be carried by that narrative. It is your intelligence that has to neutralize the narrative. It is your obligation to society that you must be proactive to nip in the bud such pernicious, sinister ideas, narratives. I am sometimes surprised that somebody in one corner of the world having some connect with this country will say India might have hunger problem. Imagine, as Governor of State of West Bengal, I know for a fact that from 1st April 2020, more than 800 million people are being fed with rice, wheat and pulse, free. That concludes now. This country has that economic power. Therefore, such narratives we must neutralize. It is our obligation. We have to be in touch with ground reality. I am a president. The lady was indicated. India is the brightest spot of global economy. India is a destination, favorite, good destination of investment and opportunity. You have to avail that opportunity. You have to make the most of it. You don't have to look for opportunities. They are knocking your door. World Bank President, what did he say? And he said, India has achieved in 6 years a digital mechanism which could not be achieved in 47 years. Coming as it does from a man who knows his game. But I buttress it by hard facts. In 2022, the data shows that digital transactions of the world, India accounted for 46%. The entire world taken as a unit, we are 46%. And digital transactions are taking place in USA, UK, France and Germany. We are 4 times the combined transactions of USA, UK, France and Germany. What an achievement. But I therefore call upon every Bharatiya to take pride in these phenomenal developments. They are ground reality. Look at internet. You are in the high category, premium category, platinum category. But ordinary Indian living in village, living in semi-urban areas is also techno-savvy. And that is why when per capita data consumption for internet was assessed in 2022, our per capita data consumption was more than that of, hold your breath, more than that of USA and China taken together. That is our achievement. Since I will be taking questions, I will be brief, but I will say, and I will associate it with it. The national education policy, which came after more than 3 decades, getting inputs from thousands and thousands of stakeholders, is a game changer. It has unshackled us from degree orientation. It has kept away dead baggage from us. You can simultaneously prosecute courses. It is made for Bharat. It is made for Bharat so that Bharat regains the policy of Vishwa Group, and that I am sure will surely happen. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, father of Indian Constitution, he was chairman of the drafting committee. He made very important reflection which every person in pursuit of knowledge and getting education needs to know. I quote the great man, the legend. Quote, that which does not make a man worthy, mark every word which Dr. B.R. Ambedkar used, that which does not make a man worthy, does not reach equality and morality, is not true education. True education protects humanity in the society, becomes the support of livelihood, teaches men the lessons of knowledge and equality. True education creates life in society. I am before a group that has potential to be epicenter of generating this thing so that it gets viral in a positive sense. Friends, this century belongs to Asia, and we can look at the horizon. It is descending. In Asia, in emergence of this mechanism, Bharat has to play a very, very great role. And that role for Bharat is something which can be done only by young minds. Be inquisitive. Never stop learning. Even if you live in Nalanda, you take it from me, your learning begins then also. As human beings, enjoined with the task to contribute to the society at large, at a global level, you can never stop learning. Always have respect for the other point of view. Don't be judgmental about it. Sometimes my experience is the other point of view is the correct point of view. We are doing injustice to intellect, to humanity, and to growth when we shut our mind to the other point of view. Follow your aptitude and conviction. We have gone out of the mind. The Honorable Member Parliament, his son is brilliant from IIT. But our Honorable Member Parliament wants him with a fat pay package. But the boy will make success wherever he goes. So go as per your aptitude, as per your inner conviction. Then you know more than I do. Who created Microsoft or Google? I don't say drop out. It's not a good thing to drop out. But if you drop out, then also things are larger. 10 good people I can name immediately, you can name 20. Where people dropped education to go after their aptitude and conviction. Fear, as I said, is killer of growth. You have to contribute to growth. You therefore can't be in fear. Be innovative. Think out of the box. And one thing, अक्सर कहते हैं आसमान गिर रहा है. We are challenged quite often. Heavens will fall. I put it to you, historically, heavens have never fallen. Not a single instance where heavens have fallen. Why would they fall now? So don't be under that fear or trauma. Boys and girls, you will have to take some proactive steps. Now I am somewhat of nationalism. Sovereignty. Never allow evolution, growth, or generation of political equity that creates ignorance. Someone is ignorant, we don't educate him or her, we don't enlighten, and we exploit that ignorance to raise our political equity. That cannot be allowed and should never happen. You must keep national interest uppermost. It is not optional. It is the only way. All I can say is that ये चिंतन का विषय है, मंथन का विषय है, चिंता का विषय है कि कुछ लोग संवैधानिक संस्थाओं पर अमर्यादित टिप्पणी करते हैं, राजनीतिक चश्मा पहनकर. ऐसा उनको नहीं करना चाहिए. ये आचरण हमारी सांस्कृतिक धरोहर के विपरीत है. ऐसा जो भी कर रहे हैं, जाने अनजाने में देश का बहुत बड़ा अहित कर रहे हैं. हमारा संकल्प है हम भारतीयता को, हमारी सांस्कृतिक धरोहर है, इसका सर्जन करें तो मर्यादित आचरण करें. जो व्यक्ति जितने बड़े पद पर है उसका आचरण उतना ही मर्यादित होना चाहिए. राजनीतिक फायदा उठाने के लिए कोई भी टिप्पणी करना अच्छी बात नहीं है. I call upon everyone to be quite responsible when it comes to constitutional institutions. We must not look at constitutional functionaries with political vision only to score brownie political points. That is not acceptable. But who can utilize this? This can be utilized by people who are before me, boys and girls. I'll give you one illustration and take my seat and take your questions. If you are here, you have to justify your presence. You have to care for education. You have to pursue knowledge. You have to interact with your faculty members. You have to do that. I am chairman Rajya Sabha. Members have some duty. Members of Parliament of largest democracy on the planet, 1/6 of humanity, they are required to exemplify their conduct so that it can be emulated by people at large. You would expect a member of Parliament to engage in debate, discussion, dialogue, deliberation. You would expect them to contribute to legislation making by their brilliant ideas. the last thing you would expect is disturbance and disruption. We are witnessing it. Constituent Assembly gave us constitution. For 3 years they met in several sessions. There was no disruption. Only deliberations. We had very critical issues before them. Contentious issues, divisive issues. They negotiated the rough curves by consensual approach, by engaging in dialogue, discussion. I therefore appeal to young minds. You are the greatest stakeholders in democratic governance. You are the greatest stakeholders in what the world will be. You are the greatest stakeholders that peace and order should dictate world affairs. You are the greatest stakeholders to ensure that natural resources cannot be used because people can financially afford. There will have to be optimal utilization of natural resources because it's a collective gift, divine gift to one and all, not to those who have rich pockets. I am grateful to the Vice Chancellor and to every one of you for being so patient, and also to my gracious wife, she is a PhD in economics, for being tolerant of my ideas so far. Thank you so much. I take some questions.
Thank you, Honorable Vice President, sir. We thank you and feel grateful for your profound and kind words of wisdom and guidance, and a very enriching message which has instilled a lot of hope and confidence in the Nalanda fraternity. Your Excellency, with your kind permission, we would like to begin with the interactive session. Indeed, a privileged and honored opportunity for this university. Okay, I would like to request our students to briefly identify yourself before you ask your question to His Excellency.
Good afternoon to all present here and good afternoon to Honorable Vice President of India. First of all, I would like to thank you for providing us such a golden opportunity to interact with eminent personality like you. Myself Nandita and Prabhu from the School of Ecology and Environment Studies, Nalanda University, and I am from India. Sir, I would like to know your thoughts on how India's soft power, such as Indian culture, is creating a vibrant impact on the relationship of India with the countries across the world. And at this stage, do you feel like universities like Nalanda University has to be built more in number? Thank you.
आना जल्दी जा
It's a very important question. Am I audible? Very important question. We have many uniform here, and they also know how power matters. Diplomacy is a very important weapon, and G20 has been fully utilized by us, so that Bharat emerges as a great diplomatic power. But more important than that is the soft power. Soft power, we have a large diaspora. We have more than 30 million diaspora spread all over. And that acts as a great soft power. But technology also is emerging as a very great soft power mechanism. Take ISRO for instance. There was a time when we used to launch our own satellite from some other launch pad. Only 3 days back, I received chairman's note. And I was surprised, pleasantly surprised, and felt very proud that very developed countries, US and Singapore included, have used our ISRO facilities for launching their satellites. And that is because of our technological progress. That is because good value for money. And that is because the image we earn. For example, it was in September 2019, boys and girls. I was Governor State of West Bengal. With the company of my wife, we had gone to the Science City in Kolkata. And as many boys and girls as are in this room were there at Science City at my invitation. And we wanted to see Chandrayaan 2 land safely. Chandrayaan 2 reached all the way, but when it came very close to the lunar surface, the landing did not succeed. There was pin drop silence. I said, boys and girls, 96% success. We'll succeed next time. And imagine, the Prime Minister of the country was at the station and encouraged the director. It is that encouragement which resulted in declaration of Space Day on 23rd August. Chandrayaan landed, and the first country to get the order of landing on moon on the South Pole. That gave us soft power approach. That was the time when all the channels of the world were showing only one thing, Chandrayaan 3 landing. And then we immortalized the event by Tiranga. Tiranga point, boys and girls, you will be quizzed if you go to phone में right? तिरंगा पॉइंट कहाँ है? वो कहेंगे जहाँ चंद्रयान 2 landed. शिव शक्ति पॉइंट, अपडेट justice to your gender, the girls here. Such kind of success was unimaginable. Soft power. Your soft power becomes potent power when human resource exploitation gets full freedom, playing the joints to show talent, and that is emerging. So the young girl had asked a very good question. You all can contribute in your own way so that the soft power index is enhanced. A good question.
Next question, please.
Come on.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸ್
Honorable sir, Honorable sir, my name is Azad Gulshan Ridha. I am from School of Strategic Studies. I belong to Bharat. First of all, with profound sincerity and humility, I express my gratitude and thanks to you for your for sharing your insights, wisdom, and enlightening us in this hall. Thank you so much, sir. I want to express my joy and also feel proud to say that we live at a net zero sustainable campus at Nalanda, which has lush greenery and multiple ponds spreading 455 acres of campus. So, Your Excellency, sir, how do you envision this model to be replicated and embraced in other higher educational institutes in India and globally. Thank you, sir.
It is a global issue. And I tell you, a group of friends said we must go to Maldives. I said, what is the hurry? Kite may not be there. Water will be all around. So, environment, climate change, a decade or 2 decades ago, these were just ideas for elitists. Now it's a ground reality. The world is feeling the heat of climate change. The climate change is turning out to be a real big program. Bharat is taking lead in this by concrete contribution. When they had Paris Agreement, one country that has really done maximum is India. But climate change aspect is in our ethos. If you look at our historical growth, our civilization value system, and if you focus on one of our Vedas, there is enough about environment, ecology, climate change. We all have to be aware of it. But every individual has to contribute for it. Unfortunately, it's a scene like that the king asked everyone that you take a lota of milk and put it in the pond, so that in the morning the pond will be full of milk. Everyone thought that everyone will be taking lota of milk, so let me take lota of water. And the pond was full of water. Secondly, the king was naked, but everyone said he was not naked. So we have to be in touch with ground reality. And one way you can really contribute as an individual to sustainable development and to contain, combat, or somewhat impede the disastrous climate change is not to engage in reckless exploitation of natural resources, unaccountable consumption of natural resources. Every unit of electricity, every drop of water saved, optimal consumption of paper, all these will converge at the end of the day on climate change being impeded. Otherwise, it is economical, easier, soothing to arrest decline of climate change than to find a solution. The solution will be far more difficult and everyone has to go for it. Fortunately, our country has taken the lead. And that is why you will find that we are having renewable energy, alternative sources of power, and generating a quality amongst people that they must optimally utilize collectively, turning out a trusteeship of these resources. But certain things come the hard way. Boys and girls in some of the countries are ahead of us. They believe in discipline. They don't have the kind of talent which we have. They don't have richness of human resources which we have. But they believe in systemic working. Take for instance road. When it comes to road, but for us right, left and center is our land. But they believe in it. People here are from several countries. When I say country, I mean all countries. When I say we must arrest this trend, a nefarious trend that can really endanger us from an extremely challenging situation, I mean for all. That's what we believe in. Next.
Next, sir. Good afternoon to all of you, and namaste to the Honorable Vice President of India.
And also to
And also the Mayor.
it's good to be on the right side of serious problems.
Thank you, sir, for encouraging us and guiding us with your deep insights, sir. So my question is, how the ancient Buddhist knowledge system or network can be revived and used as a modern diplomatic tool to better friendly relations with other Asian economies?
It's a question for which I seek answer from you. But I'll tell you briefly, I'll not answer that question, too difficult for me. And you are the repository of it, you know it. We had a senior bureaucrat in Kolkata. He was the director of revenue intelligence. He was deeply involved with Buddhism. So he wrote a book, went to all the places where Buddha had been. And for each place, he wrote an article. You can hear because you will have to answer your question. It was very okay. But one thing which we know about Buddha, he had seen all shapes of life. He had seen the dark side of humanity. He had seen the most cruel aspect of human genius going the wrong way. He took a course and was steadfast in it. But Nalanda has to be the nerve center and epicenter to disseminate extensively Buddhism and what Buddha stands for. I have been telling several people they talk of Vedas very frequently. Our Vedas, our Vedas. Overwhelming number of them are not even seen Vedas physically. Forget about reading them. So you can email your answer to me. My OST will give you my email. Because it's a very tough question. And the next question will not be as tough as this one. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Next question, please.
You want to ask a question? Yes.
First of all, good afternoon to good afternoon to Honorable Vice President of India, respected ma'am, and our Vice Chancellor, and everyone present here today. First of all, I would like to thank you for your gracious words. I'm truly grateful to be present here today. So my name is Shrishti Gonda. I'm from Nepal, and I'm currently pursuing my MBA in Sustainable Development and Management. So my question goes like this. The government of India is aiming to achieve 5 trillion USD economy in coming years. Looking into the current global scenario, what is the roadmap of government of India to help to boost the economy, and how can India's growth make sure the joint prosperity of the region? Thank you.
जल्दी जाओ, किसका इंतजार कर रहे हैं? जाओ फटाफट.
Other questions will be taken वो आजकल नया तरीका आ रहा है ना virtually. So, the rest of the questions will be taken virtually. Okay? 5 trillion economy achievement. Initially it was a challenge, but no longer. Series of steps have been taken that makes it possible. Achievement of 5 trillion economy, contribution has to emanate from every section of society. Our labor force, our human resource, our farmers, our micro and small industries, and our women power. What has been done in few years is that farm sector has been totally empowered. PM Kisan Nidhi, you will be happy to know that more than 110 million people who are farmers are getting physical empowerment 3 times a year. And that amount so far is more than 250,000 crores. Number one. Second, financial inclusion. There was a time when you go to a bank and the bank would not open your account. But just imagine, 470 million bank accounts being opened. A great financial inclusion. And the benefit of the financial inclusion is that the money reaches direct now. There is no middleman, no power broker, no cut money. It reaches directly. This is a great empowerment. And Mudra scheme, if people don't know about it, the funds committed and utilized for that Mudra scheme, astronomical. It has changed the lives of people. It's a game changer in economic development. That's a very, very great achievement. Micro and small enterprises, everything has been done by series of affirmative policies to see that they graduate to the next level, and they are graduating. But most important is the governance. When I was governor state of West Bengal, I was heading a group of 10 governors, very distinguished people, people senior to me, with good experience of bureaucracy and public life, from Nazma Heptullah to Mr. Bezer, from top politician to a bureaucrat. We sought assistance of Niti Aayog and we came to a mechanism how to engage into ease of business that is taking place now. It's a ground reality. And that explains that this country has startups in number which the world envies. And not only startups, we have our unicorns. That's enterprises more than 1 billion commitment. We are the largest in the world. So that emergency is taking place. The governance pattern has thoroughly changed. There is less government and more governance. Can I ask you one simple question? Where have the power brokers gone? Our corridors have been fully neutralized of those nefarious elements who extra legally leverage the decision making. Now decision making is on objective considerations in transparent and accountable manner. This speaks. People even can't recollect now when was the last time एक दलाल काम करा लेगा, एक पावर ब्रोकर काम करा लेगा. And this is not only with respect to big ticket investments. Look at your passport. दलाल गायब हो गया. Look at your driving license. Look at your service delivery mechanism. It has become techno-set. Where are the long queues gone? Electricity, water bills. हाफ डे छुट्टी, आधे दिन की छुट्टी लेनी है, बिजली का बिल जमा कराना है, बाकी खत्म हो गई. आदमी चलते रास्ते करा देता है. Which means technological revolution in this country has permitted down to the village level. Our 5G facility is impacting our rural sector. And more important than that, we have robust judicial system and a bureaucracy that is gifted, intelligent, occupies position after getting through the test of examination, and they are fully equipped to serve the nation. I therefore have no doubt at all, that you and everyone else here will also be contributing to 5 trillion economy. Let me put it the other way around. When we thought of power generation, we were thinking in a different. We never thought at a scale, at that scale we are thinking now. India is home to international solar alliance. When it comes to biofuels, G20, India took the lead to have it formalized. So things are going great. You have to be great guns. Be that. वो क्या कहते थे Barack Obama, Audacity of Hope. It's a small book, you must have read it. A very small book. Audacity of Hope. Be the change you want to bring about. Am I right? I am extremely happy and delighted, and the rest of the questions, if there are any, we'll take them virtually. I'll be making now 2 announcements. With the approval of the Honorable Vice Chancellor. 1. Indian Council of World Affairs, a body which I had. It's a very prestigious body. We will have an MOU with Nalanda University. I would invite a group of 50 students from Nalanda University to visit Parliament as my guest. And during that visit, I would ensure you have a look at Bharat Mandapam, one of the best in the world, among the top 10. You will have a look at much bigger Yashobhumi, which was inaugurated just a month after G20. You will have a look at Prime Minister's Museum. You will have a look at War Memorial. And of course, you will have a look at the new Parliament building that is convergence of our culture and everything India is known for. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. With this, I request everyone to please rise at your position in respect for our national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय जय जय